The fitness grand pacer test is a multi-stage test.
I'm
The
gonna
multi-stage aerobic capacity
Full
test
on
progressively
do
gets more
it.
difficult as it
Oh.
continues. Get it right.
I don't want to.
All right, kiddos.
Ready when you are,
Are
boss.
you-
Aye, aye, Captain.
My dog just got the
So-
zoomies.
Starting off, you all have returned to Lord Ravenwood's manor, and he has his friend Lucius has told you all about what was inside this book, and she had started to explain when she was cut off by Lord Ravenwood. And if my lovely co-DM will take it from here.
Okay, so we ended last time with Lord Ravenwood cutting off Lucius, demanding that before any more information was given, he needed to know that you would help him, as it was no longer about protecting him and his business, but ensuring that whatever was in this book could not hurt anyone. What are your responses to?
Talila's still exhausted and probably clinging to her dad.
I guess Thalen's got her in her lap, I guess.
Just letting her nap on him. No worries. It's fine. It's fine. I guess, like, with a hand on Talila's back, he's gonna, like, look up. You gonna pay us extra or what?
Is that what it'll take to get you to help me?
Well, I mean, if you really want to know. Prefer an extra bit of pay. Definitely want an upgrade for my arm. And some insurance, like a ride back home to get to my daughter, yeah?
Fine, I'm happy to give you an extra 500 per head.
Hold on 1 second here. Now, I know you said that, it's not just you in danger anymore, but the whole world, and, that's great and all. But you haven't really told us what's going on, why this one book, which, might I add, is in our possession right now, poses such a threat. Let's just destroy it and be done with it. What else is there?
I actually like that idea better.
Destroy it, and aid the people who tried to attack me.
Would that aid the people? Because, that would be great information.
Well, I believe so. I believe that the people are aware of what's in this book. I believe that they are looking for what is in this book, and if we get to it first, if we take control of it first, we can stop anything from happening.
Right, but before we start releasing some bippity-boppity Satan, hear me out, we destroy the book.
Who says that we're going to be doing anything?
And
If
what's
we
the
know where all
point?
the items are, and if we gather them and have control of them, we can destroy the book and destroy the items and prevent anything from happening.
That's hokey. You ain't telling us something, Ravenwood.
There's
Was he
a lot.
lying?
Hey, insight checks. Let's do some of
Yeah,
those.
I'm gonna go for it. Holy shit! Ah!
Jack, you're
Is it a
fired.
20?
First roll of the night, ladies and gents. It's a nat 20 plus 5. Woo!
Jack,
The
you're fired.
dice are on my side this evening, boys.
Hell yes, Thalen.
So, is this dude lying or what?
I got
What
a
he's saying
24.
is sincere. The words that are coming from him are coming from the bottom of his heart.
Anytime that happens with an insight check, I always feel like it was for naught.
All right, maybe what he's saying ain't hokey. Still, I feel like you're not telling us everything.
I'm telling you everything we know right now. As I mentioned to you before, we've only decoded part of the book.
Why do you want these pieces so bad? Other than protecting your business and all that kind of junk.
My
What are you gonna
business
do with
is-
them when we're done?
What am I going to do with them?
Hmm.
Send them off to someone who knows something about magic and have them destroyed.
Make it an extra 1,000 and I'm in.
How about we are paid the sum we were already promised first, and then we add an extra 1,000?
Fuck, is that Joji Vlogs? Sorry, my text went
Because as
off.
far as I see, the first negotiation has already been completed. We've gone to the manor, we've investigated, and we've returned with our evidence. That was the first agreement. Now you're asking us to do additional, which, I'm sure me and these constituents of mine are more than happy to do. But, where's the payment for the first job?
Got a point there.
Very well. You will have what you were promised for the work that you did admittedly do. Lord Ravenwood turns to the guard stood next to him, mentions a few things. The guard walks off. About 3 or 4 minutes past, the guard walks back, and 2 servants walk in carrying a reasonable sized chest and place it at Slim's feet. Will this suffice?
Slim kind of just turns around and looks at everyone and be like, I think so. What do you guys think?
Open it up.
I attempt to open the chest.
You open the chest and it is brimming with gold.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Would you say it's 10,000 gold?
Cat, let's sit here and count every single.
Silence.
I think that's the point where everybody just looks at Lauren.
I think you'll find it's 8,000, as I've already given you 2,000 before the job.
All right then.
Now, will you help me?
I already said I was in.
I guess you have my services as well.
Mine as well.
Holy shit! God, he was fucking there.
He talks.
Gotta put a bell on you, boy.
You look at one lap, it's Tallulah laying there. You look at the other lap, it's freaking Yukio laying there. Just been there the entire time.
Grape.
Gotta put a bell on you, boy.
Now
You
that
look
I have
at your
your
lap and there's
cooperation-
Tallulah. You look at your lap and there's Tallulah. You look back at Ravenwood, then you look again, and it's Yukio said, in the same like all curled up, happy position that Tallulah was in, and Tallulah's nowhere to be found.
Shit, if you wanted to get in my lap, all you had to do was ask, boy.
Well,
Gay?
if it's alright with everyone, I'll let you all continue the negotiations. I'm gonna go grab a few things from my room. And with that, I need to walk away because I just had people come home and I need to go say hi to people, so I'll be back.
What?
Right.
Segway!
By the way, everybody gets
Sweet.
1,333 gold.
I'm not keeping track of my coin. At this point, Thalen's probably opening Tallulah's bank account.
I'm setting up her college fund.
Perfect.
Okay. Now that I've got all of your cooperation, Lord Ravenwood looks at Lucius and says, I apologize. Continue with what you were saying.
Gives a nod and starts speaking once again. The item that we need you to find, it appears to be a monocle. The location of it seems to be in a nearby forest in the hands of a bandit leader. We'll need you to take this book with you. Once you collect the first relic, from the looks of things, the others should reveal themselves to you in a steady pace. She hands it to Thelen.
Thalen takes it. Bandit leader, huh?
Hmm?
Seems like it's my area of expertise. And he's gonna take the book and kind of like look through it just briefly before shutting it and keeping a hold of it. It's not exactly in combat ready wear, so he's just gonna hold it till he gets back to his room. He's literally sitting in nothing but his pajama pants and a trench coat.
Oh,
Nice.
Fair enough.
classy.
Yeah, he's gonna take it. Alright, well, I guess I'll take the lead on this one. Just because it's not my first run-in with bandits. Anything I need to know about them?
Thinks for a moment, and then nods. This bandit leader is different from any other bandit group you'd probably come into contact with. They're known for stealing from the rich and giving to the poor.
Got a regular old Robin Hood on our hands then, huh?
They're communists.
Anything else? Magic users, primarily fighters, what we got going on?
Shakes her head no. They appear just to be normal bandits. I have no other information on the leader or their group.
What about their base? Well protected? Any backwoods entrances?
All I know is it's in the woods.
How far out?
It's about...
Days travel? Couple
It's about...
miles?
Once you're outside of the city, it should only be 20 or so minute walk.
I have
All right.
returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right, well, looks like all my luggage is in order. So, what?
Wonderful. We're gonna go raid some bandit camps.
Oh boy.
Does this mean I get to punch things?
Before we
That
go,
does mean you get to punch things, little lady.
Yes.
before you go, as I know you had some issues with the task I set you last, I would be more than happy if you were to take a member of my guard to assist you.
How long have they served under you?
About 5 years.
Guard walks before you all and introduces herself. My name is Elaine. I'm happy to be working with you all for this endeavor.
Phelan looks at her a little bit warily. He's like,
What does Elaine look like?
yeah, what does she look like?
Elaine is a human woman. She's of average height with short red hair and freckles.
Oh, she's cute.
Hmm.
She's like me.
Phelan's gonna set Tallulah and or Yukio aside. We're still rolling with that joke.
Whoever it is now.
We're still rolling with that. He's gonna set whoever's in his lap aside and stand up. He's
It's
going to
Brynja.
adjust himself. Yeah, it's like, no, but why? Everybody's piling up in his lap.
I want a spot.
It's payback after everyone fell on Tallulah back in the mansion.
Get off of me!
So, sorry, everyone else was here. I thought I would. Never mind. Okay.
Get off of me!
So
Cuddle
sorry.
pile! Cuddle pile!
But he stands up, he adjusts his coat a little bit, and he reaches out his flesh hand to shake her own. Glad to have you aboard.
She glances at it and hesitantly puts out her own hand and gives a firm handshake. And I look forward to be working with you all.
Absolutely. When are we heading out, boss?
Head out as soon as you can.
Alright. Everybody go get picked. Leave a note 200. And he kind of stands up a little bit straighter. He's in military mode now. And you two head right back upstairs before stopping, looking back. You need any help, little lady? He's gonna look right back at Tallulah.
Tallulah at this point is just like standing right behind him, just like she's awake now. She's fine. Her father stood up and it got her attention.
And alright, well, you head on up to your room. You go get dressed, little lady. Pack up your things. We're gonna be heading out in a little bit, okay?
She nods as the hat kind of slips down on her face again.
Phelan adjusts it for her. He doesn't even bother taking it back. He just adjusts it for her and then, like, pats her on the back and sends her upstairs.
Yeah,
There goes for the rest of you. We leave a note 200. And Phelan starts walking upstairs. Go get ready.
Sweet, I'm gonna go get some breakfast.
I love them.
Brynja's already ready.
Yeah, Tallulah doesn't have a lot to bring. Probably the
She
duck
has-
mask from the.
Yeah,
from
Brynja
the
has
meeting, but that's it.
a broomstick handle, and that's pretty much it.
Brynja, one
Don't
of
forget
these
to
days
start
I'm
the
gonna have
blast.
to get you an actual whacking stick.
But I like my broom. It's mine.
It is a wonderful broom.
She like shows it to you, and it's like carved up. There's like little paintings on it, and
Oh.
Oh,
Now that is a fancy whacking stick. I
Yeah.
would say so myself.
I mean, I can whack you with it. You can see how good it whacks.
You know what? I think I'm gonna pass. But I heard Marin last night talking how much he really admired that stick, and he wondered just how it felt.
Brynja's knuckles go white on the broomstick.
Or no one asked about it at all, and I'm gonna get some breakfast. Goodbye.
Brynja's gonna go look for Marin!
No. Brynja's gonna actually, while everyone's gone, take out the tuning fork and just whack it on something.
Makes a pretty
Take
noise.
the tuning fork, you pink it against the wall.
Nothing else happens though?
No doors open.
No doors open, no levers reveal themselves. No one falls through the floor.
No, nothing.
Bippity boppity Satan.
Okay.
Just making sure.
She puts it back in her backpack.
Y'all can hear Thalen upstairs telling Tallulah to brush her teeth.
Go pee before we leave!
Pretty much! It's just like, make sure you go to the bathroom, brush your damn teeth, make sure your hair looks nice.
We're not stopping on the way there.
That's pretty much what he's saying. Once we leave, we're done. Do whatever
Bus
you need to
is
do and we're
leaving
going.
in 10 minutes. Get ready.
Look, I don't care which toy you bring, but only bring one. We don't got room for it in the wagon.
Oh my god!
Pretty much what he's doing.
He's a road trip dad!
He absolutely is a road trip dad.
Especially the trip part.
All right. So,
Hey,
let's do it.
you don't get to make
What are you
your own
doing?
jokes.
What are you up to?
Tallulah's brushing her teeth and hair, just like Thalen said. She's scared.
Yukio's packing up.
Mm-hmm.
Slim's gonna have some breakfast.
You walk into the kitchens and there is a full breakfast. Sausage, beans, bacon, everything.
Yes!
Oh,
Mind if I do?
Brynja looks over at Yukio. So, do you want to, like, punch things or something?
Becca let me smash.
I'll
I'll
take you up on that offer eventually.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
It's alright, cool.
Little do you know, this is the real ship.
She's adorable. She's adorable.
So, you want to, like, make out or something?
Well, you know, I've considered it from time to time.
Yvonne!
Okay, so I'm going to assume you're going to spend, I'd say, what, the next hour getting ready, eating breakfast, prepping up.
Yeah.
Brynja, like, loads some of the non-perishables in her backpack.
Oh yeah, Slim's counting out his cut of the gold too while he's eating.
Let's just steal his food. I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
the moment
Cheese, bread.
The moment Tallulah sees the food, she inhales as much as possible until it's time to leave, and
Like the
Thalen literally
Sims
shoves her
window.
out the door.
Very full, a little bit sick.
The fuck?
What?
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Well,
Everyone? You wanna
Is everyone
head
ready?
out?
Thalen's already outside waiting for you fuckers.
Okay, cool.
let's go already!
Phelan and Elaine are stood outside the doors waiting for you guys.
Tallulah's just eating her Fruit Loops.
No, it's a little sandwich bag of Cheerios.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Hey,
I love that.
I was a
Okay.
kid too once.
And those arrowroot cookies as well.
Oh my god.
Animal quackers.
Those,
Okay,
those
okay, we're out with Thalen now.
Yes.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Stood outside, you all prepare to leave. You exit the gates of the manor of Lord Ravenwood, and you start walking down the city. The city itself is fairly large, so it takes you a good few hours to actually get to the gates of the city, leaving from one area to another, as the city is made of 4 different sections. After a fairly long walk, you arrive at the large iron gates of the city. They are currently open, as lots of trade and traffic is coming through and out. And you exit the city. The surrounding areas of the city is almost immediately a dense, lush forest. with loads of different paths leading off in different directions. What would you like to
Can I make sure no one's following us?
That would be
do?
smart.
Yeah, give me a perception.
Perception. 21.
You stupid.
There's no one following you.
Alright.
So
Did we ever get a map?
Yeah, did we ever actually get told where we're going? We just said we had to go.
Yeah, Thalen's got the location in the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's an estimated location.
Well,
So Thalen's basically just got his nose buried in this book, and he's
big man,
leading the pack
lead the
down
way.
into the forest.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't know if we have time to go shopping, but we can always do that later.
Tallulah's skipping behind, singing herself some nursery rhymes.
Okay, so Thalen leading the way with his head buried in the book. You start marching off into the forest, and it leads you sort of more
there yet?
west, away from the city. And as you were told, about 20 minutes into your walk, you start to hear distant chatting.
Ooh, I'm stealthing from here on out.
Yeah, so am I.
Okay. Give me your
Immediately,
stealth rolls.
Thalen just goes like, "Get down!" And he's like trying to get everybody in the bushes. That
25.
Tallulah thinks they're playing hide and seek, so she jumps in the bushes.
that is a 19.
That's
I got a 9.
That's not terrible. Stealth. That is a 19 for me.
Gosh, I need to turn on the light.
Okay. Tallulah, did you roll for stealth?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh no, wait.
What'd you get, Yukio?
A 9.
Oh god.
Hey, can I make that worse? I got a 4.
Oh, dear.
Jesus.
God damn it.
Thanks. I rolled a 25 trying to fucking sneak my way through here.
Thalen,
Y'all
you,
motherfuckers.
Thalen, you grab the little girl. I grab the hot guy. Let's go.
I gotcha.
As Thalen shouts, or not shouts, whispers for you to get down, you all sort of duck down. Tallulah, you just dive into the nearest bush. Neko or Yukio sort of slips over and falls, being as caught as well as he can be by Brynja. The talking you hear in the distance quiets for a second, and then starts back up again.
I want to try and listen into what they're saying.
Okay. Yeah, but she-
Do I need to roll for that, or?
Yeah, what would that be? I don't actually have the right sheet on me for the moment. Bear with me for just a second.
No problem, my man.
Now, I understand what
Elaine,
happened.
are you okay? Or, like, do you know what we're doing? Do you know, like, what's going on?
She glances over and gives a slight shrug. I merely serve Lord Ravenwood. He's a good man. Whatever this is, pause.
In my experience, people don't have to tell other people that other people are good men. They're just good men.
I was about to say the damn same thing. Fuck. What the fuck?
Now, I know you guys are really interested about this, but maybe let's not whisper about Lord Ravenwood when we're trying to sneak around.
Sorry about that.
Valid.
If you roll me just a standard perception.
Yeah, I got you, fam. That is a 16. 11 plus 5.
Listening in. Just as you listen in as they start talking up again, you hear one of the voices say, "Did you hear anything?" "No, shut up, you idiot. It's just the wind." And they continue on to talk about the weather being frigid and cold, and how they wish they were inside the nice warm cave instead of outside keeping watch. You can hear two distinct voices.
Okay, I can sneak up in there if you guys want. I'm real sneaky.
Brynja, I'm actually going to take you up on that offer.
Okay.
See if you can get in closer, see what happens. Be careful.
What am I looking for again?
Holy shit!
Looking for dogs.
You're listening for dogs. No.
Look,
Well, I heard a little bit about a location. I heard a little bit about a cave that they were looking for. So, maybe anything, if you can hear anything about a precise location, anything like that.
Okay. Is there trees?
Yeah, there are a fair few trees.
Okay, I'm gonna climb up a tree and then kind of try and like hop from tree to tree.
hold on there. I think if you're gonna keep doing that, we might need at least some bit of a distraction out front to get the two out front. Like, I understand you can be sneaky, but you know,
I'm super sneaky.
I get that.
Should we perhaps set an ambush just in case things go bad?
Prepare
Phelan,
for
sling,
that.
and crossbows.
Should we have like a code word that I can just fucking scream?
How about you just scream and we'll know you're in trouble?
I can just scream. Yeah, that's
Did y'all motherfuckers forget that I can communicate with you through your minds?
I think we always do.
I forgot.
Yeah, I'm literally talking to you like that right now.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Then why are you whispering?
Yeah, stop whispering in your mind.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
You got me!
Well then, how about this? Brynja, I understand that you could probably sneak in there, but sneaking in on yourself might be a death sentence.
I think I'm okay. I'm really fast too, so I can get out of there really quickly.
Can I go with her?
No, you cannot.
No, but you know
she
what?
can't? Oh, fine.
But you know what? You can come with me, because I think you and I can come up with a nice little act to keep the two busy out front.
What if?
Phelan immediately shoots you death glare. He's like, fucking planning.
What?
Okay.
What if I go and if I get into trouble, I'll whistle, and then you guys can create a distraction.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna sneak up a tree.
I want you to make me an acrobatics check.
Hell yeah, I love this. 15.
15, you manage to quietly climb your way up a tree.
Okay, and then I'm gonna jump to the next tree, and the next
Give me
tree.
another acrobatics check.
Oh,
want you
I can
to-
do this all day long.
Hey, in front of the cave, are there like trees like directly in front of the cave, or is it like a clearing before the cave entrances?
You can't quite see the cave from where you are currently crouched.
22.
You just heard voices mentioning of a cave. 22. You leap from one tree like a flying squirrel, just to the next tree.
I'm crouching, crouching tiger, hidden dragging this. So I got this.
Hey,
I want to get as close to the opening of the cave as I can.
All right. So as you are leaping from tree to tree, you see a large mound, a hillock, if you will, with sort of a wooden platform and two people sat on chairs directly in front of.
Can I listen into what they're talking about?
Yeah. Well, I would make you make a perception check. They're not talking about anything interesting. They are just chatting nonsense about when they're next going to get paid, the weather, just.
Gosh, it sure is humid today.
My hair cannot take this. Can yours?
Hey, Thalen,
God, never.
What's up?
keep mental link with her, because if something goes wrong, we need to while she's up there trying to get info, you keep a mental link. We should all try to at least crouch a little bit closer, because if something goes wrong, we don't want to be this far back.
Sounds good.
How many bandits do I see at this point of view?
Just the two.
Shit, do I take him out myself?
No, you do not.
I'm really good at this, though. This is
Sneak
kind of
attack,
what she's built
sneak
for.
attack, sneak. Well, I mean-
Okay, I'm
You're
gonna...
this.
Oh, man. Go ahead.
Yuki has his crossbow ready.
Slim has his crossbow ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't know this,
Come on,
so...
Thalen, you know you want to.
no, yeah, Phelan's going to communicate to Brynja
Yep.
that Slim and Yukio are ready to strike whenever need be.
And then Brina's gonna whisper, "So can I do this?"
Tulu's got her sword out too, by the way. She's ready to go swinging.
Thalen's gonna look at Yukio and kind of point to where Brynja went off, as in, like, go in there. Get close, but not too close.
Yukio nods and he's going to try to get close, but not too close.
Get in there.
She's so cool.
Shit, what do
Yukio,
I have that I
as
can
you-
signal?
As you start moving towards the general direction Brynja went, you hear the talking of the guards quieten down again. Brynja, you see one of them stand up and start looking into the distance.
Yuki's gonna hit the deck.
Brina's gonna flatten herself
you-
against the trunk of the tree.
I want the two of you to make me one more stealth check.
I can do
Natural
this. I'm good at this. I'm good at this. I'm good at this. Natural 20.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's 26.
Haley's over
Yeah.
here getting some awesome rolls.
Yeah,
Yukio,
my special
That's
thing.
20. 17 plus 3.
not 20 as well.
No, not natural, dirty.
Okay, okay.
Dirty 20.
So, that's fine. They're looking over it, and the one bandit still sat down, just says, "You're a fucking idiot. Just sit down. No one's out there." The
Really doesn't
bandit
know.
sits back down, looking perturbed.
We gotta be careful. I think
Okay,
they're onto us.
okay. Can Brynja see Yukio?
You can see rustling a few, about 10 feet behind you, maybe.
Okay. Brynja's gonna throw a gold coin at that rustling. Because I don't know what it is.
Throw a gold coin. Make me. What would that be? Just a dexterity throw to see if you can get the area.
11.
11. Yeah, you managed to ping a golden coin. Yukio, you see something land in the bush near you.
Yuki will pick it up and kind of like give a thumbs up out of the
Pocket it.
bushes.
Okay, that's good.
Just-
We've signaled each other so we know what's going on. Okay,
You see, you've clocked each other.
okay. Shit, okay. Alright, Brynja's going to leap off of take a running leap off the branch and come down with her staff on top of the farthest guard from her.
Okay, right. I want you to make me an acrobatics check and a regular roll to see if you get through the
Okay,
eights.
acrobatics is 16,
Okie dokie.
and my quarterstaff is... Ooh, that's not good. 8, 9... 14.
Okie dokie. I want you to, roll for damage.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, that's 8 plus 4. 12 damage.
12 plus, I think it's, 1d6 per amount of height you're on? Give it another d6.
Plus another 2 damage, so 14 or 16
Okay.
damage.
16 damage.
Oh no, sorry.
As you,
No, 14 damage, my bad.
14, that's fine.
Yep.
As you take a running leap down, bearing your broom handle, you just twat the furthest bandit from you right across the head. He drops to the ground, blood pooling at his face. The other guard shouts, What the, where did you come
And I
from?
want to hit him
Standing
before
up.
he talks.
Okay.
Hey,
No hesitation.
hey, Tallulah.
Yeah.
Patty cake, don't look at the bloody bodies. Nothing bad is happening behind me.
Okay.
I'm gonna
yeah,
use
make
I'm gonna
me-
use a key point to do flurry of blows
Okay.
as my
Oh,
bonus
okay.
action.
Yeah, make me another attack.
Wait, do I have that right?
Yep.
You should have
Yeah, I
your-
do. Okay, I have flurry of blows. Okay, so my first attack is 18 plus 6. So that definitely
Okay,
hits. My second
Yeah,
attack
that hits.
is 15 plus 6.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2d4s plus... Okay, so my first attack is 3 plus 4, 7. 7 damage, and my second attack is 6 damage.
Okay. So the other guard fall on the floor with blood pooling at his face. You immediately turn around with your staff, hitting the other guard right across the face before he can even speak a word. You hear was almost a shout come from his mouth as it turns to a scream, as you then bring your staff straight into his stomach and he drops to the ground.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Bingo bongo.
And none thought.
Everyone.
Cool. Thalen kind of does the whole move out thing to move closer.
You
Okay.
know, subtlety is a thing, but I mean, if it works, it works.
I mean, no one knows that we're still here.
And I must say, you are quite skilled with that stick of yours.
Thanks.
Oh, what happened?
They went to sleep.
That's what I was gonna say. They got tired and sleeping on the job. Frankly, they should be fired at this point.
I like kicked a little dirt at the blood pool.
Just you pick a bit of dirt, covering up some of the blood, not a lot.
Oh.
Presentation. Clean up the blood. Just naps, you know, just sweet Z's all around. Probably had a late night, drinking, drunks, you know. Again, they should be fired.
So you all converge on the wooden platform that's built just outside the entrance to the cave. The entrance itself is fairly small, maybe about 5 foot tall and big enough for 2 people to walk through at the same time. Looking inside, it is fairly dark. You can see a faint flicker of torchlight within inside the cave, but you can't see much.
Phelan's gonna take his metal hand, kind of roll up his sleeve, and allow it to form into his crossbow. The clicking of gears and whirring starts to kind of echo off the entrance of the cave, but he starts heading in, crossbow first, and he motions like, stay behind me. You know, I'll take the lead. If anything happens, they'll hit me first.
I kind of say over the telepathic communication, you know, I just had an idea. I know we're looking for suspicious, you know, evil artifacts, but we've neither confirmed nor denied that object's in here. We could very easily just be breaking into someone's place of business.
What are the guys out front wearing?
Nothing interesting. It's basic leather armor, what looks to be regular clothing underneath. Nothing fanciful or worth taking.
Any sigils? Any signs? Are there any flags
You're
anywhere
trying
around?
to justify this.
Oh yeah, no, I am.
They're wearing mostly red underclothing, but other than that, nothing signifying or specific to it.
So they are communists.
By the way, I should
That's how we're gonna
mention
justify this.
I was doing non-lethal damage.
You did jump from a tree hitting someone.
Oh, she's trying to do non-lethal damage. Just a nice concussion, you know? Just a big old concussion. That's
Just a minor
Just
case of
brain
severe brain
damage.
damage.
Just a classy concussion.
Brittany
Yeah,
can't know she killed someone. It'll be tough on her.
But yeah,
no.
so, you know,
Phelan's
just
gonna look at
a-
Slim. Yeah. No, believe me. They're the kind. If they were anywhere outside of this, they'd be wearing fancy armor like we saw in the city. These are bandits. Look at the colors.
Right, but how about before we enter into a full-fledged war, we do something we didn't do the last time, and let's exchange a few words. Chances are they might not even have what we're looking for. And if they don't, we go on a merry way. If they do, well, then we can start the conflict.
Brittany
Obviously.
glares at Mayrin.
Obviously, they got a heavy here. The location's in the book. It's exactly what the Dragonborn lady back there said.
I thought
What are you,
the
scared?
book- I thought the book was full of recommendations, not actual locations. And
Gotta
aside
check
from-
out everywhere we can.
And aside from yes to your previous question, that's not the point. The point is, this is gonna become a habit. I can see it. But just barging into places and shooting at the place without nary a reason, that don't sit right with people. That's how you make enemies.
Listen here, boy. And he kind of like settles down his crossbow and he starts walking towards Slim. I used to do this for a living. I know what I'm getting into. If you want to stay out here and pussyfoot around, you can. I am gonna go in there by myself if I have to.
All I'm saying
coming.
is you give someone a chance to say a few words before you start shooting up the place.
They said it was here. We're going in. We're checking out the place. I'm going in. You can stay out here and watch the little one. And he raises his crossbow again and starts heading back into the cave.
Okay.
You'll follow.
I'll follow.
I guess I
Where
follow.
is
I kind of grabbed Tallulah by the hand. Come on, little one. Looks like we've been outruled.
okay?
And Merrin and Elaine are tracing behind you guys as well.
At least we think.
Thalen,
Yo.
as you start entering the cave and walking towards the dim flicker, you can hear cheers from coming within the cave and a lot of shuffling of feet. As you walk slightly deeper into the cave and closer still to the flickering light, you can see the cave leads off in two other directions. One straight ahead and a little bit further on to the left. The flickering itself is coming from the right.
Where's the sound coming from?
The sound is coming from the right.
Alright. I want to try and move down the right path, but not fully in. I just want to get a glimpse of what's at the end of the what's at the end of the cavern before trailing back.
So you walk towards the right-hand light source where the sound is coming from, and you get to a point where the tunnel diverges sharply, and it's almost like a corner. You peek around the side, and you can see what looks to be 4 bandits all gathered around a pit.
Okay. Are they drinking, making merry? Are they just kind of chilling?
Oh
Can
yeah,
I tell if
they
they're
are
intoxicated?
having a few drinks. They are cheering at whatever's happening within the pit.
All right, I'm gonna head back out, and I would like to do the same thing on the left side.
So you walk further in, looking through the left corridor. You can't quite see what's through there. It's a long corridor again, which opens up into a bigger room.
Anybody in this room?
Going down the corridor, looking in, you can see 3 people in that room. One lying on a bed asleep, one stirring over what looks to be a large cooking pot, and another one talking to him.
All right, I'm gonna go back to where the group is. I'm gonna relay said information.
Mm-hmm.
Which one you want to explore first? This is where I'll give you a choice.
Let's try to go left.
All right, Brenda.
Which way can I punch things?
Technically both, but
I mean,
It's up
then
to you,
I'm good
baby.
with both.
Slim. Guess I'll go fuck myself. All right.
Wake up, Slim, wake up.
Slim?
Slim, wake up.
Sorry, my mic is muted for a moment because someone came in. I said, I've already been overruled once. You know what? Y'all can just go ahead and decide.
All right. Let's go with the left first. Right one looks like there could be trouble.
Oh, we're not.
I suppose I should give the little lady a choice. Tallulah?
I want to go wherever everyone else wants to go.
We're the most indecisive group.
I don't know why.
All right. So Thalen leads you all a little bit deeper into the cave, past the first entrance, and walking past, you can all see the 4 bandits cheering at whatever they're cheering at. Walking through, turning left, and you all stop just before the entrance of the left-hand cavern.
All right. Can I hear what they're talking about? Or are they just like shooting the shit?
Yeah, they're just shooting the shit, talking about what's in the cauldron, what they're going to be eating for lunch. Nothing exciting.
Brittany, you're good at getting in there unseen.
Yeah, I can move around. Do you want me to like get to? What do you want? Like, do you want me to go to like the other side, or do you want me to like go up and just like straight up punch him?
I'm gonna say go in there, get the two that are awake, leave the third one alone unless he wakes up.
Got it. Okay, Brynja's gonna sneak in there.
Make me a stealth check as you walk into the room.
16.
Brynja's time to shine.
What was that?
16.
Okay. You sneak around the room, keeping to the right-hand side. The two men that are awake are stood at the very far back.
I want to
managed
get
to.
as close
sorry.
without being seen.
Okay, so you managed to get within a few feet of them, keeping to the dark side of the room. The actual area where they're stood is fairly bright, as it is where a cooking pot is in a large campfire.
I'm going to take a piece of gold,
Mm-hmm.
fling it on the far side of the room to distract them, and then I'm going to run up to the closest one and hit him with my staff.
Okay, make me a dissert. No, not dissert. Sleight of hand, I'll go with, to see if you can.
Okay. I'm still really good at that. 12?
12. Okay. Yeah, okay. So you fling your coin out, it clanks against the wall of the cave. Both men turn to look at the coin.
I run over and I hit the first one with my staff.
As you do that, he starts to turn around to see where the coin came from. Make me an attack roll.
19
Where it
to
came
hit.
from, alright.
19.
Yep. And then
Damage.
damage is 4 damage. That's a low
Okay.
roll for me. And then I'm going. Oh wait, no, sorry, 6 damage, not 4. 6 damage.
6. Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action Flurry of Blows. How rough does he
Mhm.
look?
6 damage.
Yeah.
As he was going to turn to look where the sound came from, and a staff has just collided with him, he's not looking quite happy about that.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna Prince of Persia this. I'm gonna run up his body, and then I'm gonna jump off him and punch the other guy twice with my Flurry of Blows.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about!
So you're gonna basically leapfrog over the first one and jump
Yes.
to the second guy, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Make me an attack roll.
Okay. 14, 14, plus. Think I'd know my stats by now. That'd be 20 for the first punch,
Mm-hmm.
and natural 20 for the second.
Dang.
Ooh.
Now that's a
The
lot of
first-
damage.
That's a lot of damage. So the first hit is 8 points of damage,
I saw this thug in half.
and then the second would be.
Odin.
Am I doubling the dice or doubling the damage? It's up to DM.
Doubling damage.
You're always
Doubling
doubling
damage?
damage.
Okay.
and double
Hey, you said the name of the thing!
Hey!
We did it! Campaign over!
10 points.
damage. The end. Closing the book.
10 points of damage for the second punch. So that's a
Okay.
total of like, I think,
It's a total of
Okay.
16.
yeah, 16 damage for 2 punches.
Yeah. So as you run up the bandit you originally hit, you land a punch squarely in the cook's face. He reels back for a second, you get him right in the gut, and he just drops to his knees and falls to the ground. The second bandit, looking at what you just did, just shouts, "Get up, you idiot! Wake up! There's someone here!" Drawing his sword.
Yukio!
Roger.
Third bandit, waking up from his sleep, not sure what's going on.
Pew pew pew.
Can you make me a...
Can you imagine just waking up and getting shot with hand crossbows from the shadows?
Can you make me an initiative roll, Brynja?
Initiative roll? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh, not good.
Do I get off a shot for initiative?
Pun?
Do I get a shot off before initiative?
If you wish,
Okay.
I will allow it.
13?
13. Brynja, what was yours?
My initiative was 7 plus 4, so 11.
11. Cool. Okay. Yeah, Yukio, what are you doing?
Does the 13 hit?
13 does hit, yeah.
Or was that for initiative?
No, I'll take that as the attack roll, yeah.
Oh, okay.
As you are unseen, so you wouldn't have to roll initiative.
That is a 9 in damage?
A 9 in damage. Who are you attacking?
Actually, no, sorry, that's
The
7. I'm attacking the person that's
Bandit
getting
who is sleeping. The
Yes.
person who's getting up.
Mhm.
So you sneak over as you see one of the bandits starting to get out of the bed he's in. You just look at him. With one square punch, you put him back to sleep.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
Nice. Sleepy time.
And it is now the bandit who is still currently awake. He's going to draw his sword and take a swipe at you, Brynja.
Go for it. Try it.
I mean, I wouldn't have hired these guys.
What's your
Bitch.
AC?
17.
17. As he tries to draw his sword, you immediately just put your broomstick handle right in the way of where it was going. It is. Yes, Brynja, what are you doing?
Punching him in the face.
Punching him in the classic. Alright, make me... Yeah, roll for it.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Damage is 8.
8, okay. Just as you block where his sword was going, you look at him and bring your staff up just right under his chin and he just falls back.
Is he knocked out or is he still conscious?
I'd say with that he's unconscious.
Are any of them still conscious?
The chef is rolling on the ground,
Wonderful.
wheezing.
Wonderful. Alrighty. And Thalen kind of stands up from his little crouching position. Hey, Slim,
Mhm.
Yes,
you're good at talking to people.
I would like to think I am.
Brynja's
you
like
can get
over
any
top of him,
information
ready
out
to
of
punch him.
Hold on now.
Hold your
on
horses.
now. Now, do we know which relic we're here to get again? Or which of these are?
Monocle.
Monocle. Alright, do we know what the monocle does?
Not at all.
Cool. Alright then. Well, I'm going to... can someone get him up at least? You know, just show,
Pick him up.
show our friend here a little bit of dignity. You know, just pat him down a little bit. Make sure he's not hiding any other sharp utensils on him of the sort.
Brynja picks him up and he just looks at you with hate in his eyes. He's not happy about what's happening right now.
Whoa,
I do
whoa,
the
whoa.
arm thing where you twist their arm behind their back and I just hold them there.
Hmm?
Hey. Now, listen. We intruded on this man's fine cuisine. I think the least we can do is not hold him at on point. Crossbow. Let him go for a little bit, Brynja. He knows that if he tries anything, he ain't gonna last too long.
He looks at you, Brynja, and says, "Yeah, my soup's burning."
And his soup is burning. You hear that? Ain't gonna let a poor man's soup burn.
I let him go hesitantly.
He takes a few steps back. In the corner, backed in by Brynja, Thalen, and Yukio, and Slim.
All right now. Well, before we continue anything at all, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Richard Burns. I represent a very esteemed group of individuals here in search of a special optical object, something to enhance one's sight in one's eye only. Do you by any chance know if anyone here might have a magical item of the sort?
A magical item.
A
Don't know
magical
what
item,
we get.
one that goes on the eye, one eye in particular.
If you mean a monocle,
Ah, I see we're on the same
I
page
don't
here.
know. I don't know anything about any magical monocles. Our boss, she wears a monocle, but I doubt that's anything magic.
Ah, well, you see, Now that's just what we're here to look for. Do you by any chance mind pointing us in the direction of said boss with this unforeseen monocle?
She's somewhere in here. I'm sure you can find her.
Right.
Brynja,
Yeah.
get him good.
No, wait, hold on a second. I think we can acquire a little more benefit from our fine friend here. Now,
That was more so intimidation, so I'd like to roll intimidation for that. Like, if he doesn't give us their location, he gonna get decked.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a 19 plus 5.
He looks at you, stern in the eyes, Thalen. It's a small cave. I'm sure you can find her.
right, and you know what? And I do not doubt our navigation abilities in the slightest. But from what I was told before, there are quite a bit of other naysayers to our presence here within the cave. So here's what I'm offering. All right, let's cut the chit chat. I want you to personally escort us to your boss. Now, in return, well, kind of looks around. What happened around here won't happen to you. You continue on the rest of your life making soup. But let's just say, if you don't, or if you cross us, soup is the only thing you're going to be eating for the rest of your life. Now,
He looks at you. Continue.
on the side. Now, I think that sounds like a pretty good deal on my behalf, mostly for a gentleman in your position.
He looks at you. So you want me to lead you through to my boss just so you can slaughter us all? No thanks.
From as far as I see, these folks are merely unconscious. Our fisting lady over there, she's a bit of a brute,
Hey!
but you know what? but
Don't ever say that again!
but you know, she does like to leave him breathing, and that's the exact reason why I want you to take us to her. I don't think
On the
anyone,
other hand, don't.
and that's why I'm doing the talking. As you see, they don't. They believe that my methods are a bit too tame for these kinds of scenarios, but I think that civilized individuals like you and myself can talk these things through. So, you lead us to her, we get to her where she is without any conflict, and it remains that way. No more conflict. Short, sweet, and easy.
Make me a perception.
Perception or
Not
persuasion?
perception, persuasion, that's my fault.
Alright, that's a number. What's my bonus? That is a 10 plus 7, 17.
Okay.
+7, hot damn!
Hell yeah!
Do you not like my southern draws?
He looks at you saying,
Yes.
if you want me to betray her, you've got to make it a bit more worth my while.
Well, first of all, no one said anything about betraying. You're simply escorting the trespassers to her chambers for interrogation.
Sounds like an awful idea to me.
I think it sounds
How's
good.
400 gold sound?
He offered.
That sounds pretty good.
All right, then. So,
Walks up to you, Thalen, with one hand out.
You get half now, half later.
Fine by me.
Wonderful. And he coughs up 200 gold.
Bandit takes the 200 gold, looks at you,
Isn't this
and just starts walking out of the room.
Cool. Thalen is actually going to look at Slim, nod, good work,
I do what I
and
can.
follow behind the dude.
As you just start leaving the room, all you hear is a from the bandit in front of you.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like this is gonna happen.
This is gonna be fun.
And you see he starts walking back down towards the entrance of the cave.
Can I grab him?
Actually,
I'm gonna say he's a bit too far for me to grab.
actually, there's something I would like to do.
Can
If
I
if
run
can.
after him?
You can run after him.
I want to run after him and try and slide under his feet and grab his ankles.
I have an idea.
Have him knock himself out.
Hey, son, what's your idea, real quick?
I have a spell that only requires a vocal component that I can cast on him that does 2d10 psychic damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
I would like to cast it if I can.
Go for it.
So it's a level 1 spell called Dissonant Whispers.
Oh, fuck yeah, I love this spell!
So I need him to make me a Wisdom saving throw for half damage.
Okay. What's the DC on that?
It is a 15.
15. He does not succeed.
All right, he is taking. Sorry, it's 3d6, not 2d10. Let's see if I can kill him right here, right now.
Do it.
That's a spicy roll. That is a 13.
It's a spicy roll.
13 psychic damage.
What are the whispers saying?
Now, I know you ain't thinking of betraying us in the slightest.
As he drops to the ground, the cheering you heard from the other room quietens down.
Hide the body, hide the body, hide the body.
There's still a few cheers. You can still hear a few people talking quite loudly, but it's quieted down a fair amount.
Dragon.
I'm gonna run up and try and grab, like, pull the body out of sight.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm outside with the rest of them.
Grab the legs of the body and start pulling it back into the cave you came from. As you do that, you see one person leaving the cavern that was on the right-hand side and looking into the hallway.
Hide. Everyone hide.
Yeah,
you
Thalen's
to make
immediately
me-
trying to get out of sight.
Yeah,
Same.
I want you to make me a stealth check again.
Oh, I got this. Natural 20. That's my third of the night. Jesus.
Hell
fucking
yeah, the
Christ.
dice are on our side tonight, baby!
Yeah.
Natural 20?
Yeah. So that's 26.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of these dice. They're too good.
Nah.
What's everyone else's rolls?
A 17.
Yeah, the dice were really good tonight. Like, holy shit. That's a 21.
Yeah.
21.
I got a 9.
most
Again.
dice are really good tonight.
Jesus.
Tallulah?
Oh, sorry. I stopped focusing. What? Are we really?
How very
I'm
Tallulah of
sorry.
you.
Stealth.
I totally zoned out. Stealth. Okay. It's another 4.
Cool. Okay.
No.
I
Honey,
rolled-
honey, we're not hiding in the pot of boiling soup. We're gonna hide
I
some more.
rolled 2 2s! That's the only thing I
You want my
rolled!
dice?
We're not hiding in the cauldron of boiling soup.
Alright.
What about Elaine? What's
Okay.
Elaine doing at this point?
I'm about to roll for Elaine right now. Give me just a sec. Okay, cool.
She's just been following this band of ruffians
She-
and Colonel
in-
Sanders.
She's wearing reasonably heavy armor.
Damn
and
it.
is trying to clunk to the back of the room as much as possible.
Clink, clank, clink, clank, clink,
You-
clink.
You're quietened down, crouched. You see sort of a silhouette of a man walking past the room, looking back, and then he starts walking back again.
Ready in action to punch.
I'm gonna pick up the ladle, the soup ladle, and
Alright, well, that didn't work out very well.
yeah, well,
I think it worked out pretty.
I think that was the best case scenario, to be 100% honest.
Yeah.
Now, how... Guns a-blazing would be the way to go, but how many other people were in that next room? 3 or 4?
Saw 4 of them standing in a room.
4.
Yeah.
So, we could easily take them. I don't think there's any problem with that.
Only thing is, I don't think they're the only ones in that room.
I don't think so either.
They're staring into something. I walked past, took a look in there. Staring into some kind of pit. Might be a fighting ring.
I mean, there's 6 of us.
Well, all right.
7.
7 of us.
Elaine 2.
I don't know how to count.
So, how are you? I kind of look around. How are you guys for playing a nice little prank on these individuals? Get us nice and close without them immediately turning hostile. Now,
What are you playing?
You will be able to punch things, Brynja. You will be able to shoot things, Thalen. I'm just offering up a solution that gets us right in front before any of that breaks out.
Now you're speaking my language. What do you have in mind?
Well, have any of you ever heard of official church business?
What's a church?
Oh my god.
This is an old runner that I used to pull down at the bars, and anytime I was trying to break into a house up for foreclosure. It's a nice little trick, and when it works properly, people kind of are left with no other words to say, giving us the perfect opportunity to walk right up and do with them as we please. So, who's in?
Thanks for laughing at that.
Sure. I mean, yeah. As long as I get to punch something, I'm good.
Great.
Count me in.
All right. Yukio?
We have no choice now.
All right. Tallulah, how would you like to play pretend with me for a little bit?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Shh, keep your voice down.
And I forget her name, the redhead chick.
Elaine.
Elaine.
Elaine. And Elaine, you want to play along with us for a little bit? Gonna be fun.
She gives a hesitant nod, a bit unsure.
All right. Now, all we need for this to happen is I just need everyone to have a robe on them. Everyone got a robe of some kind? I'm sure Yukio has like 12.
A robe.
Yeah, something to cover your head with.
Thalen just kind of gestures to himself.
I'm just making sure everyone has one.
Brynja has a yellow scarf.
Cool. I kind of reach over, grab the sheets off the bed, and put it over her robe. Complete.
Okay, yeah. I'll split. How do you? Okay.
All right then.
Do I just look like a ghost right now? Like one of like a shitty ghost?
Oh, get a Subaru.
it's like wrapped around your neck, you know. It's the standard like a rope with a hood.
She already has a yellow scarf on though.
That's a scarf. I'm trying to cover your face.
Oh,
Cover your
she
head
can.
and face.
She's like a hood on the scarf, so she can put up the hood.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Okay, I'll put the hood up for her.
All right. Is everyone ready to go? Just follow my lead, and the moment things go south, you guys can let loose. All right.
Sounds good.
What's the code word for punching things?
Punch.
Things.
Done.
All right. I kind of.
Brynja, mash.
Sick 'em.
I kind of just going back in this room. Are there any books anywhere? Like just a book.
There doesn't seem to be any books.
Ah, damn. Marin, let me a book.
You got it.
Any book. Yeah, you know what?
Oh, be
Marin
careful.
fumbles in a bag. Yeah, popping up what looks to be a very nicely bound leather book.
This'll do. All right. Everyone, hoods up. I'll go in front. Everyone stand in next to one other person behind me.
You better be right about this.
Oh, don't worry. If this works,
Okay.
this is gonna be really funny.
If
So,
I'm already standing at the front door.
you're standing at the entrance to the left cave, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing from now?
So with hoods up, I
Yeah.
slowly begin to walk in.
Which way are you walking?
We explored to the left, right? So I guess to the right now is where we're going.
Okay, yeah, okay. So you walk down, and you see, presumably the bandit who walked past before, leaning against the wall at the entrance of the right cave. Looks, and he notices you. Starting to draw his sword, he says, "Who the hell are you?"
Rejoice, my brother, for we have come to spread his good word. We are
Who's
here.
good word? And how'd you get this far in?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that is official church business, and I cannot disclose that at this moment.
He draws his sword and shouts back, "Well, we've got some crazies."
We have religion. Now, please, we're simple church folk here to spread words. We come here.
Another bandit leaves the cave, standing behind his friend.
We come here to.
You may be
spread no
simple.
violence.
Continue.
Sorry, we come here to spread no violence, no seek no quarrel, my friend. Me and my disciples simply wish to travel to our promised land.
And what promised land would this be?
Well, I did hear that there is a individual here who might know of our promised land. As you see, we are mere travelers. And we heard that the woman in charge here could direct us on our path.
You've heard of her, have you?
Heard of her.
Oh.
There's only been stories.
What's her name?
We simply refer to her in our stories as the Guider.
The guide.
The Guider. She will lead us. She will lead the flock to the promised land. She who lives in a rounded house made of stone. This is the one I seek.
My God.
He isn't looking very impressed by your story, but give me a deception check anyway.
Cause fuck it. Oh, that's decent. 16 plus 7, 23.
Oh, Jesus.
He doesn't quite sheath his sword, but he looks at his friend behind him, gives a little nod and says, "What are you chatting?"
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
He doesn't quite sheath his sword, but he looks at his friend and nods, who sort of settles back down a bit, looks at you and says, "What are you chatting?"
What am I chanting?
Chatting, what are you talking about?
Oh. I'm simply talking about the word of our good Lord, Lady Isabella of the Crown. Now please, if you desire us not to go any further in the cave, we shall not. Just let us speak to the Guider, so that she may lead us to our true promised land.
He looks at you. I don't know. Look around you. You think we care about some religious types?
I believe that all people have faith in one aspect or another. And since this is our official business here to speak with the Guider, I simply request to speak with her. Perhaps some coin might whet thy appetite.
You say, there's more than just you?
Wait, did no one follow me?
Oh, here we go. And Thalen immediately stands up, but he picks Tallulah up so they see that they have a child. He's gonna use her as a bargaining chip.
I say, my flock is nearly behind me.
Tallulah just smiles and goes, "Hey."
Thalen, are you also wearing the bed sheets as a cloak?
No, he's got his
robe.
trench coat and his bandana up.
Yeah, I have my black robes. I think the only one wearing bed sheets was Brittany, because she didn't have any robes.
They see that you've got a child on their shoulder, Thalen, and already look reluctant with their weapons, sort of lowering them even further. And is it just the three of you?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Is it just the three of you?
There are a few others in the tunnels.
How many's a few?
4 others?
4.
Sorry, am I doing my math right? It's Brynja, Yukio, Marin, and the chick. Yes,
Yeah, that's
4. Yes, 4 others of the flock.
He looks at you, looks back at his friend. Keep an eye on them. Wait there. He walks back into the left cave. All the cheering is now stopped. There is dead silence. About a minute passes before the bandit comes back with another bandit who looks very large and is holding a very large, very nice sword.
Monocle?
No monocle. Looks at you, Slim. So, You want to see the boss?
I would most like to see the guider, yes.
I never heard her called the Guider before.
Oh, there
All
are
right.
many songs and story about her in our religion.
We ain't nothing if not accommodating. Come with me.
Oh, I most thank you.
Marching past you, Thalen. Slim. Oh, both of you actually.
I think we're all with him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's 4 people I know of who are still back in the cave. He leads you all up through into another section of cave. And as you all follow behind, 3 of the remainder bandits who are in the left-hand side of the cave are trailing behind you now.
I kind
You
of
walk
say
in.
over telepathy with Thalen. Now, either A, they're taking us where we want. B, they're gonna ambush us and try to kill us. Or C, take us where we want and then ambush us and try to kill us. I'll leave that discretion up to you.
Either way, I'm pretty sure we can hold our own. It's a little one I'm worried about.
If anything, we can keep her safe. We have everyone else here with us.
Just keep on your guard.
Give me 1 second.
Tallulah, honey,
Yeah?
So,
can you do me a favor?
What is it?
Can you cry on command?
I can try.
I need you to make big, big tears for me, okay?
Okay.
okay.
When?
So as you are led further into the cave, it opens up into one large cavern with a central pillar holding the whole thing up. As you walk in, there are 4 or 5 more bandits. 3 of them looking to be the same sort of bandits you saw before. One of them wearing robes and writing on a piece of parchment. Another one sat at a table wearing a heavy red coat even. As you're all led inside, there are now bandits in front of you and behind you.
I tell my
And
Yeah.
in the middle of all of this, standing in front of the pillar, is a tall, barbarian-looking woman with long white hair and blood-red eyes. Towards all of you, and with a grin. Welcome! How can I help you?
The Slim gasps very audibly and just looks at her, waves a hand, and is like, "Rejoice, my flock, for we have found the guider." And I cast prestidigitation to make sparkles appear around. We have found our
Thalen
guider.
drops to one knee.
Oh, great guider, we have come to seek your guidance to our promised land.
She looks at the whole production and gives a laugh.
That's exactly what it is. It's a production.
Production.
He's using his own experience.
Little man of many faces. Little man with metal arm. My name is Vera the Truth Seer. Welcome.
Some kind of it's frozen smile, oh no.
Man of many faces?
Tula was confused.
Don't worry about it.
Do your fucking thing.
Yes, we have traveled for so long to meet you, great guider. Please, we come here to seek your wisdom to lead us towards our promised land.
And what wisdom would that be?
It is said in the songs and stories that the guider has an all-seeing eye, one that can reveal the true path to the ways to the promised land. In our stories, it states that once the guider is met and convinced, the guider will bestow upon the disciples her magic eye, which shall then lead them to the promised land.
clever tongue will get you far, but not you. You do not get my toy. None of you, only one of you. And then she looks over you guys, almost as if she's like picking a dessert from an array of on a tray, an array of desserts. And then she grins and points at Mayrin. Little man, you are what I want.
Oh no.
And then
I knew this would happen.
Death by snoo snoo.
and we end there.
Hey.
Hey!
Whoa.
What I say,
okay.
guys? Official church business.
Oh,
That was clever. That was fucking clever. I'm gonna give that one to you.
I adored that.
I'm just happy I got to see Brenya punch shit.
Pudgy.
Literally
Oh, yeah.
the only thing she's good at.
Brynja
She's
was
a fucking ninja, dude.
badass. Yeah.
She's a ninja.
She's got negatives on everything but what, like,
But
punching.
punching.
things.
Butt punching. Yeah.
I adore her.
She's like real bad at everything else, so like I'm glad she got to do something today.
Yeah, no, I feel you there.
Okay, so I'm curious. Do any plot lines in this campaign have to do with like backstory characters, backstory items, backstory locations?
You'll have to find out next time.
Next time.
Next
Oh, yeah.
time?
By the way, I'm stopping the recording right now, fellas.
I'm gonna stop my recording.